Clipped in and putting the pedal to the metal. Welcome to the underground scene of hardcourt bike polo. To find out more about this growing anti-sport, we headed to Melbourne's CBD. Near Flagstaff Station, the 400-strong Melbourne Bike Polo Society meets up every Sunday for a highly competitive training session or seasonal tournament.
I enjoy bike polo because it's got a great community based around it, and it's a lot of fun, and it's a good hobby to have outside of work.
Christine Cannons is a long-standing member of the Melbourne Bike Polo Society.
I found out about bike polo through my friends, so I went down and watched for a few months and then decided to get a bike and give it a go.
In this sport, 2 teams of 3 play in an enclosed area with makeshift barriers and 2 goals placed at each end of the asphalt court. Helmets are the only equipment mandatory by the rulebook, but gloves and knee guards are also worn by a majority of players. Depending on each bike polo society's rules, the winning team is generally the one who is first to score 5 goals.
So the general rules is you have to score a goal off the end of your mallet. And there's only one person can attack a player when they're on the ball. You can't have 2 people going for the ball at once.
Hardcourt bike polo is a variation of traditional bicycle polo, but also looks like a mix between horse polo, ice hockey and cycling. It's not an official sport, so the rules and tactics vary, but discussions are still taking place over an official set of rules, with the main one being having fun.
Okay, this is a polo mallet. Got the shaft, and the length varies between however long or short you want it. It depends on your height and what type of game you want to play. And then it's got the head, which normally has a hollow end and then a solid end. When you're playing, you use that side, and when you score a goal, you have to shoot off that end. If you ever shoot it off that side, it's classed as a shuffle, so that doesn't count as a goal.
Situated uptown in North Carlton, Gemma Baxter continues to sew her fashion label to Barwon & Back. Interweaving her architectural background, Gemma's brand is recognisable for its cyclist-inspired streetwear.
A gap that I saw in the market, and also considering what currently existed in the fashion sphere, and they knitted it for me because there was no fabric that was made of this polyamide, which is a softer version of polyester. It's moisture wicking. They treated it with an antimicrobial chemical, so that means it doesn't smell when you sweat. Got into it because I thought that clothing could potentially influence people, and it would be nice if people told me that they considered picking up a bike because they bought the riding gown and it was fun to wear and they wondered if they could fly on a bike in it. That would be nice.
Quietly tightening bike polo frames for the weekend's tournament, Will Jeknikoff explains the mechanics behind the anti-sports equipment and community.
And it started, $200 and you'd have everything you need, to now, if you want to do it properly and really have a good go at playing polo, you could easily spend a couple of grand.
As a former bike messenger, Will hopes the grassroots vibe will be maintained as the subculture grows with popularity and commercialism.
The influence from messengers worldwide has been huge. Even to Barwon & Back's clothes, a lot of that comes from people wanting to be on the bike, cycle around, still feel part of the cycling community, but with their own individual style.